Hey guys, my name is Michael Cho. I'm the co-founder of FrodoBots. FrodoBots is basically a game, a virtual driving game, which is kind of like Mario Kart, except that you play this game with real-life sidewalk robots. So let me show you how the gameplay roughly works. So over here, I've already logged in, and in this world map, I can actually see where are the robots situated. So in this case, let's say if I click over here, this is a city called Liuzhou in China, and I can see actually two robots kind of parked right next to each other. So if I click on the green one, which is supposedly ready for missions, now I can see that there are a bunch of navigation missions that are associated with this robot. So for instance, mission 1, it looks like I have to start from this starting point, supposedly go to point 2, and then navigate to point 3, and then coming back to this base point. And if I go to mission 3, looks like or maybe mission 5, looks like it's a bigger mission. But as you can see here, it looks like I don't have enough experience points. So it looks like I have to do mission 1. So let me just try that. If I click drive, so it says mission started, right? So let me just kind of reorientate myself here. So, one other thing I will usually do is I will switch on the audio. So basically there's a microphone on the speaker, and I find that it helps a lot for me to listen out to the surroundings. So let me move the board, and looks like I have to go to checkpoint 2, and you can see that as I turn, maybe I should also show you guys my controller actually. Okay, so you guys can see my controller over here, and let me just try moving over here. So you can see that on the map, maybe let me open the map a bit more. It's showing me where's the robot, and looks like I'm supposed to go to checkpoint 2, which is where I'm heading off to now. So this robot again is in China. I'm actually physically in Taipei right now. So this is thousands of miles away from me, and we've actually done this test with testers coming from Europe, from US. We have I think a gamer from Brazil as well trying this out, and it all kind of worked. Okay, so let's see. Okay, checkpoint achieved. So meaning I've actually reached the second checkpoint, and it's showing me that I need to go to checkpoint 3 now. And you can see that it's kind of blinking red. So let me head back that way, and you can see when I'm rotating the robot, the arrow in the map, it's also kind of showing the direction of this robot. So I think it helps a lot as you navigate in a city that you've never been to before. Maybe another thing I want to highlight is you can see that there's a microphone, and there's a headlights here. So I can actually, if I switch on the microphone, I can actually talk to people surrounding the robot, because there's actually a speaker there as well. Right now, I'm just going to focus on this drive, so I guess I won't do that yet. So I might actually speed this up just in case this video is getting too long. Okay, or you know what I'll do? This is the current speed, as you can see, is about, it's really slow. It's about 1.3. Oh, there's a kid behind me. So if I want to speed it up, I can actually just click this button over here. Oops. Okay, let me talk to this kid. 你好。你好。我是从新加坡。对啊，我是新加坡人。你可以借过一下吗？谢谢。Okay. The kid's asking where am I from. Alright, so I'm gonna speed up a little bit. So you can see, in fact, on the bottom left, there's also actually an indication of the kind of like a mock of the controller. So if I press whatever button, it will show what I'm pressing. And this is kind of a faster speed. And let me try. Okay, make sure I don't bang into this lady. Okay, let me try to drive. So this is the fastest speed And as you can see, this is still pretty slow, and this is kind of intentional. So the gameplay is just about survival, right? How can you survive with this tiny little bot in the real world, so that you can get back to home base. So it's not about like making it in certain time, you know, like racing and whatnot. It's just about making it back to base. Alright, looks like checkpoint achieved. So now I guess I will just move back to the end point, which is actually home base. So let me try to maneuver back there. Okay, looks like no one, so maybe I'll speed up. Just speed up. So 2.4, 2.5 kilometer, which is the top speed, it's still kind of like a slow walk. Things feel a bit faster because the camera is close to the ground, but in reality it's actually not that fast. A kid or an old lady probably walk at this speed. Okay, so let me slow down a bit. I am about to reach I think the finish line. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, it says mission complete. So what I'll do is maybe I'll just park it right here first, and then now I'll click to finish, or maybe let me say bye to the kid. 我先走了，拜拜。Okay, so I'll click to finish, and here I can see my actual route, what I did just now, and I can even leave some feedback for other gamers. Say, hey, this is a fun drive. Spoke with a kid along the way. So I can submit this feedback, and then I can go back to the dashboard. So now what I can do is I can basically look around again on the world map to look for other robots that I can try out. Now you can see over here there's something, there's 10 and XP ones. So what are these? So this is actually life points, so 10 life points. Every gamer basically, after they buy the Game Pass, what we call driving license, you will get 10 life points. And as you do missions, you earn XP, experience points. So actually just now that mission was 1 XP. So actually I would have gained 1 XP by playing that mission. But in the process, actually I will need to use up some of my time credits. So that's what TC stand for. Right now, each TC gives you 15 minutes of driving time. If I click on the vault, you can actually see, again, this is the Game Pass that I already have. So if you are a brand new user coming in, you'll be prompted to actually buy the Game Pass, which is basically a basic license, and it's structured as an NFT. But to be frank, if you're not into crypto at all, doesn't really matter. You will still be able to play the game so long you pay for the Game Pass. And in fact, the payment is just through credit card, your credit card on Stripe. And I believe the Game Pass actually come with 10 TC, so it gets you going for like 2+ hours worth of drive. So let me see. So let's say it looks like Singapore. This is Singapore. Looks like there's another board. So I can actually just stick on mission, and as you can see, I can see what other people say about the mission, right? These people have driven this mission before. Very easy mission when the playground is empty. Lots of kids here, so drive carefully, right? So our hope is to build up a kind of a community of gamers who basically enjoy this gameplay, and also hopefully a community of people who would buy and own these physical robots around the world, so that they can create missions in their own neighborhood and allow gamers around the world to check out their own neighborhood. So yeah, so that's a quick wrap up about the gameplay. We'll probably do more of videos, hopefully maybe once every 1 or 2 weeks. Oh yeah, one last thing. In a few weeks' time, we'll have a fair bit more robots. In fact, most of them will be in Europe. I think we'll have a couple of bots in London, in Madrid, in Paris, in Brussels, in Berlin, in Stockholm, as well as I think a couple more in US and in Asia. So hopefully within a month's time, there will be a lot more dots on this world map. So yep, that's about it. I'll wrap this up here. Ciao.